either enlighten you or add to your proceedings. Gal khatam, baat khatam, khatak.
Insensitive, brazen, inconsiderate. Minister Sidhu has decided, Gal khatam, that's all.
Gal khatam, baat khatam, khatak.
61 deaths and it's been 2 weeks, yet no one has been arrested. When summoned, Navjot Singh Sidhu, the leader from the city, chose not to appear before the state-appointed panel.
17th onwards to the 20th morning, I was not in Amritsar. Therefore, I can't either enlighten you or add to your proceedings. Gal khatam, baat khatam, khatak.
And his state government's police is all too glad to accept the minister's excuse.
Mr. Sidhu sent a letter saying that because he was out of Punjab for 4 days from 17th to 20th, so he has no input to give to this magisterial inquiry. So based on his letter, I am satisfied and exempted him from further appearing.
Navjot Kaur Sidhu, who was the chief guest at the event when the incident took place, recorded her statement today.
था कि मैं inquiry का हिस्सा बनूं. मेरे लिए बहुत जरूरी था.
5 minutes away from here. Why couldn't he come here to actually record his statement?
He was out of the state. No, he has already given a statement. जो एक लाइन यहाँ बोली थी written.
Mirror now asks, is Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh's government serious about probing the train tragedy? Let's debate.
Gal khatam, baat khatam, khatak.
So the arguments are simply this. When we asked the Punjab government why there was no FIR registered against the person who organized that event where people spilled onto the train tracks and were killed, they said that they have asked instead for an inquiry by a magistrate. The FIRs would only be filed after the inquiry with the magistrate is over. But if the government was really taking this inquiry that seriously, that it was in replacement of a criminal inquiry, why is it that Sidhu is being allowed to skip the summons and not attend at all? Why does he get to decide that he has nothing to add to the investigation? Would this happen in the case of a criminal investigation? Obviously, the Punjab government is not taking this seriously at all, and as we've established, the people who organized the event are members of the Congress party, and the Punjab government at this point is looking to protect its own. 61 people died. And I don't know how Amrinder Singh and his buddies expect us to forget all of it. Joining me on the show, Kailash Chandra Jain is the spokesperson of the BJP in Chandigarh, B.L. Vora, former DGP, Bacha Sen is a senior journalist, K.K. Manan, senior advocate from the Delhi High Court, Utsav Bains is a lawyer, and Kamaljeet Singh Brar is the spokesperson of the Congress in Punjab. We also have Nimisha Mehta, who will join us from the Congress a little later on the show. Right, so my first question is to Kailash Chandra Jain or B.L. Vora. Can Mr. B.L. Vora hear me? Mr. Vora, can you hear me? Okay. Mr. Vora, my question to you is this. 61 people have died. The FIR that was registered by the Punjab government was registered against unknown people. The police have not begun an investigation. And the investigation that is being conducted by the Punjab government is obviously not being taken seriously. Is this, in your opinion, an acceptable state of affairs?
Not at all. I think it's a total failure. There's a deliberate attempt to put the things under the carpet. In fact, by now, heads should have been rolled from police to district administration to people, to the organizers. Why are they not being arrested? I fail to understand. And FIR is the role of the police. So organizers should have been arrested. Some policemen should have been suspended by now. Some people from administration, action should have been taken against them. And this inquiry, of course, if the government has ordered, they can certainly do it. But point is that what is the inquiry going to do except that they will all corroborate statements? The fact is that each one has failed, right from police, from giving permission to making arrangements. The administration, the politicians, Madam Sidhu was on the stage when they said 500 trains can also pass, even then they will continue standing for you, and she did not do anything. I'm sorry to say that. And the inquiry now, 15 days, God knows how long more it will take. They may get extension also. And the main organizer has not been arrested. There's some complicity. The railways also are responsible. Their statement also should have been taken, though they are conducting their own inquiry. And I'm surprised, how can the inquiry officer go to the public, to the media, and say that he has exempted Mr. Sidhu? He shouldn't speak. The matter is totally sub judice. Mr. Sidhu is a very senior leader of the Congress party. Well, fair enough. If he was not in town, good enough. He could go and give the statement on his own volition and say, look, I was not here and the matter ends. But why say this, that gal khatam, and saying in not a very, frankly, very polite manner? I think that could have been avoided.
And Mr. Vora,
really bad.
Not only has the magistrate excused Sidhu from responding to the summons, he's allowed Sidhu to excuse himself. Sidhu has made a decision that I have no information to add to this investigation, so I'm not going. And he's written a letter. He hasn't asked for permission. He doesn't seem like he feels the need to ask anyone for permission.
See, that is between the inquiry officer and Mr. Sidhu. The fact that inquiry officer has summoned him, that means there's something which he thought that Mr. Sidhu could have added to it. So I think he should have done it gracefully. I mean, that's the point I'm making. If he was not there, he was not there. Fair enough. But point is that his party, the people, local people, they are defending, concealing these people. They are complicit. They are not allowing the organizers to be arrested. And why was permission given near the railway lines? And where only 200 can come? The letter itself had said, I remember at that time when we discussed, 20,000 people were expected. Why did they give permission? If they give, what did they do? And why the railway track? Why no action was taken? It's a total failure from beginning till end. And I think everybody is responsible, and they are all the accused, they are being defended, which is not the right thing to do.
It's certainly not the right thing to do. Let me play out that bite one more time of what Sidhu said when he was asked in a press conference why he didn't respond to the summons and give his testimony to the only investigation that is taking place in Punjab right now. Listen in.
There are no explanations required. And if somebody has asked me, I have given him a reply. And the reply is very clear. 17th onwards to the 20th morning, I was not in Amritsar. Therefore, I can't either enlighten you or add to your proceedings. Gal khatam, baat khatam, khatak.
Mr. Kamaljeet Singh Brar of the Punjab Congress, does the Punjab government not take the lives of 61 people seriously? We seem to have lost that connection. I apologize to my viewers this evening, but let me take this back to Mr. K.K. Manan. Mr. Manan, you heard the response, and you've been part of many conversations of concern we've had on this channel with this particular instance of the train. We should stop calling it a tragedy. We should start, calling it a massive, massive incident for which several layers of government and administration failed. Now, there's no criminal inquiry, and the magisterial inquiry that's taking place is being treated in this manner by Navjot Singh Sidhu. So what message does that brazen comment send to us in the media and to everyone else who's watching? We apologize for that interruption in our program because of technical issues we were having. Kamaljeet Singh Brar of the Punjab Congress is on the phone line with me right now. Kamaljeet Singh ji, is it true that the Punjab government doesn't take the lives of the 61 people who died seriously?
Hello, can you repeat your question?
Yes, my question is it true that the government of Punjab doesn't take the lives of the 61 people who died seriously?
देखिए मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकता हूँ।
हाँ हाँ बोलिए, आप हिंदी में बोलिए।
हाँ प्लीज। अच्छा जी, एक बात तो ये है कि मैम ये सीरियस ना लेने वाली बात है जी, बिल्कुल। क्योंकि वो लोग कह रहे हैं जिन लोगों ने हमेशा लाशों पे राजनीति की है, लाशों पे राजनीति कर रहे हैं, वो वही लोग अभी लाशों पे राजनीति कर रहे हैं। लाशों पे, ये समय लाशों पे राजनीति करने का नहीं है। ये समय है उन लोगों के जख्मों के ऊपर मलहम लगाने का, ये समय है उन लोगों का साथ देने का।
नहीं कमलजीत सिंह जी, आप एक मिनट रोकिए। हम राजनीति नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम राजनीति नहीं है, हम तो जर्नलिस्ट हैं, हमें सवाल पूछने हैं। आपके पूरे पंजाब में एक भी अरेस्ट नहीं हुआ, एफआईआर में किसी का नाम नहीं लिया आपने, जिन्होंने ऑर्गेनाइज किया था इवेंट उनका अरेस्ट नहीं हुआ। एक जो आपकी मैजिस्ट्रेट की जो इंक्वायरी चल रही है उसमें नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू खुद बैठ के बोल रहे हैं कि हम नहीं आएंगे, हमें कुछ नहीं बोलना है। ये कैसी इंक्वायरी चल रही है आपकी? आपने अरेस्ट क्यों नहीं किया अभी किसी को अब तक? आप क्या बात कर रहे हो? और आपने समझा कि पैसे बांटना जस्टिस होता है? ये होता है जस्टिस पंजाब में?
आप ये बात, मेरी बात सुनिए। नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू का उस कार्यक्रम में क्या रोल है? ना तो नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू चीफ गेस्ट थे।
देखिए, ये रोल तो मैजिस्ट्रेट ही डिसाइड करेंगे ना इंक्वायरी के बाद। यही तो आपने बोला था पहले दिन कि इंक्वायरी के बाद ही पता चलेगा कि किसका रोल था किसका रोल नहीं था। कि अगर ये इंक्वायरी के लिए हाजिर ही नहीं हो जाएंगे तो आपको कैसे मालूम पड़ेगा कि उनका रोल नहीं है? किसने डिसाइड किया कि उनका रोल नहीं है? बताइए मुझे
ये बताइए आप बात। मोदी जी वहाँ नहीं है तो हम मोदी जी का नाम लेने से क्या मोदी जी?
देखिए, हम मोदी के बारे में बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम सिद्धू के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। आप मुद्दे पे आइए।
आप एक बात समझिए, सिद्धू जी वहाँ पे हाजिर नहीं है, ना तो सिद्धू जी फंक्शन पे गए हैं। सिद्धू जी इंक्वायरी में उन्होंने अपना बयान लिख के भेज दिया कि ये मेरी स्टेटमेंट है, क्योंकि सिद्धू जी ना तो उस कार्यक्रम को ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं,
अच्छा,
इवेंट में चीफ गेस्ट है,
ठीक है।
तो सिद्धू जी का कोई रोल है?
तो क्या सिद्धू जी ने ये लिख के दिया, कि उनके और ऑर्गेनाइजर्स के बीच में कोई बातचीत नहीं हुई थी इस इवेंट के बारे में?
ऐसी कोई बात नहीं लिख के दी।
क्या उन्होंने ये लिख के दिया था कि इवेंट के अरेंजमेंट्स के बारे में, कि कितने लोग एक्सपेक्टेड है, क्या क्या बंदोबस्त किया जाएगा, इसके मामले में सिद्धू ने इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइजर्स के पास कोई बातचीत नहीं हुई थी?
अभी मुझे 1 मिनट दीजिएगा, मेरी पूरी बात सुन लीजिए आप प्लीज। आप बीच में,
आपको मेरे सवालों के जवाब नहीं मालूम, क्योंकि सिद्धू ने ये सवालों के जवाब दिया नहीं है।
नहीं, मैं आपके सवालों का मैं जवाब दे रहा हूँ ना, आप जवाब लीजिए। आपने अपना सवाल कर लिया, पर जवाब लेने के लिए भी आपको सुनना पड़ेगा ना। 1 मिनट प्लीज, मेरी बात सुनिए। मैं आपको बताता हूँ नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू को बीच में घसीटा क्यों जा रहा है, क्योंकि नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू से ही सबको खतरा खौफ लग रहा है। दूसरी बात, आप बीजेपी के प्रेसिडेंट शवेत मलिक है, जहां पे बयान हो रहे हैं वहां पे लोगों की भीड़ इकट्ठी करके डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है, इंटरप्ट कर रहा है कि बयान नहीं दे रहे। तीसरी बात, नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू पूरे हिंदुस्तान के एक ऐसा नेता है जिसने हादसे के पीड़ित लोगों को अडॉप्ट किया है, बच्चों को अडॉप्ट किया है। 15-15, 20-20 हजार खर्चा। मेरी बात सुनिए, वाराणसी में मोदी जी के एमपी है, मोदी जी वहां से मेंबर पार्लियामेंट है, देश के प्रधानमंत्री, वहां पे बहुत बड़ा फ्लाईओवर हादसा हुआ है। क्या मोदी जी ने किसी भी एक बच्चे को अडॉप्ट किया है कि मैं इसकी पढ़ाई?
क्या आप ये आपकी जवाब है कमलजीत सिंह? ये आपकी जवाब है? तो मैं रिबटल दे दूं। 1 मिनट। अडॉप्ट करने में और जस्टिस डिलीवर करने में बहुत फर्क है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल। सेकंड पॉइंट कमलजीत सिंह, आपने अपने जवाब दे दिए, अभी आप सवाल सुन लीजिए। दूसरी बात, आपने कहा सिद्धू को इसके बीच में कौन घसीट के जा रहा है। आपके मैजिस्ट्रेट ने उनको इंक्वायरी की समन्स भेजी थी, मैंने नहीं भेजी, ना बीजेपी की नहीं भेजी, आपके मैजिस्ट्रेट ने भेजी इंक्वायरी की समन्स। तीसरी बात, अगर आपको लगता है कि सिद्धू का कोई लेना देना नहीं है तो आप इन सवालों का जवाब दे दीजिए। जब ऑर्गेनाइजर ने पहली बार ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का ये इवेंट का जो बातचीत शुरू हुई, तब कोई ईमेल एक्सचेंज हुई दोनों के बीच में, फोन कॉल हुई दोनों के बीच में? क्या उन्होंने पहले सिद्धू को इनवाइट किया था चीफ गेस्ट बनने के लिए और फिर वापस सिद्धू उस टाइम पे शहर में नहीं थे इसलिए उनकी बीवी चली गई? क्या इस तरह की बातचीत हुई? बंदोबस्त के बारे में बातचीत हुई? सिक्योरिटी के बारे में बातचीत हुई? कोई बातचीत हुई उनके बीच में कि कितने लोग आ रहे हैं और कितने कितने परमिशन हुए? इस सब की सबूत है आपके पास मिस्टर सिंह? तो फिर आप कैसे बोल पा सकते हो कि इनका कोई लेना देना नहीं है इस इन्वेस्टिगेशन के साथ?
लेना देना का मतलब ये है, लेना देना का मतलब ये नहीं है। मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि उस कार्यक्रम में सिद्धू जी नहीं पहुंचे थे, तो
मैं आपसे नहीं पूछ रही हूँ। आपकी जो मैजिस्ट्रेट है, पंजाब गवर्नमेंट के अपॉइंटेड मैजिस्ट्रेट, वो सिद्धू से पूछेंगे ना आमने सामने? वो आएंगे तब। अगर वो समन्स के लिए उनके पास टाइम नहीं है तो आप कौन से सीरियसनेस के बारे में बात कर रहे हो? आप बताइए मुझे, आज तक अरेस्ट क्यों नहीं हुआ? ये आपकी जो मनपसंद
अरेस्ट किसको करना है, किसको अरेस्ट करना है?
ऑर्गेनाइजर को कर दीजिए, सौरभ मदन मिट्टू को कर दीजिए अरेस्ट, क्यों नहीं किया आपने अभी
मैम
तक?
आप बताइए गेटमैन को अरेस्ट करना है?
नहीं, मैं बता रही हूँ ना, सौरभ मदन मिट्टू जिन्होंने ऑर्गेनाइज किया था ये इवेंट, उनको अरेस्ट कीजिए, क्यों नहीं किया आपने अभी तक?
सौरभ मदान मिट्टू ने कब कहा था कि लाइन के ऊपर खड़े होके आप दोपहरा?
तो ये डिफेंस वो जाके कोर्ट में बोलेंगे ना?
कोर्ट में नहीं बोलेंगे।
तो आप उनका डिफेंड कर रहे हो, आप उनके लॉयर हो मिस्टर सिंह?
किसी का लॉयर नहीं हूँ।
तो फिर क्यों डिफेंड कर रहे हो आप?
लॉयर नहीं हूँ मैं, डिफेंड नहीं।
क्या आपको पता है कि सौरभ मदन मिट्टू ने पूरे ये नहीं किया, परमिशंस नहीं लिए थे?
नो मैम,
फायर सेफ्टी के परमिशंस नहीं थे उनके पास मिस्टर सिंह?
चीज की जांच हो रही है ना, जांच होने के बाद जो भी दोषी।
कौन सी जांच हो रही है भाई? आपकी जांच में आपके मिनिस्टर नहीं जा रहे, आप कौन सी जांच के बारे में बात कर रहे हो? क्रिमिनल इन्वेस्टिगेशन नहीं हो रहा है पंजाब में, मैजिस्ट्रियल इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो रहा है जिसमें आपके मिनिस्टर बोल रहे हैं गल खत्म, हम नहीं जाएंगे। तो आप कौन सी जांच के बारे में बात कर रहे हो? क्या समझा आपने कि पूरी देश में ऐसे कोई लॉयर नहीं है जो हम बुला सकते हैं शो पे साबित करने के लिए लोगों को कि आप सीरियसली नहीं ले रहे हैं बात को?
नहीं।
और एक प्रॉब्लम पे, पैसे पे आप यू कांट थ्रो मनी टू दैट प्रॉब्लम, यू कांट प्रिटेंड लाइक बिकॉज यू डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड चेक्स that the problem has gone away, Mr. Kawaljeet Singh. On the first day, on the second day, on the third day, you could have told us that this is the time to stand with the families. 14 days have passed and the Punjab government has done nothing. Where is Captain Amritsar Singh? कहाँ है आपके पंजाब के चीफ मिनिस्टर?
उनके दर्द को कम करने के लिए दिए गए वो चेक, उनको
हो गया, लेकिन दर्द को कम करने के लिए जो बांटते हैं आप पैसों के और जस्टिस में बहुत फर्क होता है. These things don't cancel each other out, Mr. Singh. Where is the Punjab chief minister? Where is Amritsar Singh? Where is he?
देखिए अभी जांच कमेटी बन गई है, मजिस्ट्रेट
जांच कमेटी नहीं बनी है, आपने एक आदमी की जांच पर बिठाया आपने.
तो एक आदमी को, छोटा मोटा आदमी है वो, मजिस्ट्रेट है ना वो.
हाँ, तो अगर मैजिस्ट्रेट है तो आपकी सिद्धू ने ऐसे कैसे बोला मैजिस्ट्रेट को कि मैं नहीं आऊंगा?
जो सिद्धू ने अगर कोई गलती की है तो सिद्धू भुगतेगा, अगर सिद्धू ने बोला है तो सिद्धू को जाना पड़ेगा अगर जांच के लिए. तो
मिस्टर के मनन, एक मिनट मिस्टर सिंह, हमारे पास बड़े बड़े लॉयर हैं, आप उनके भी सलाह सुन लीजिए. मिस्टर मनन, इज इट ओके फॉर नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू टू से आई हैव नथिंग टू से सो आई एम नॉट कमिंग, गल खत्म?
No, he can't say like this before the commission. He has to go there. He has to appear before the commission. He cannot say no to anybody, especially to the inquiry officer and the magistrate. He cannot say this thing. It's a contemptuous, I will say, and especially he is a sitting minister, a responsible person, responsible citizen, and he should rather said that I will come. I will appear before you. Whatever you want to ask from me, you can ask me. And he should have cooperated with the investigation. He should have joined the inquiry instead of refusing to come there. It is derogatory, contemptuous.
It's absolutely contemptuous. We also have Badshah Sen. Badshah Sen, this reeks of complete brazenness from the Punjab government. First of all, nobody named in the FIR. The organizer has not been arrested. On top of that, the organizer, this one Mr. Mittu, has been given police protection to protect him from the angry crowd. They've only got a magistral inquiry in place. There is no criminal investigation. And even that magistral inquiry, which the Punjab government has been telling us over and over again, inquiry to hone do, they're not even responding to the summons. What does this tell us about how Captain Amritsar Singh's government is protecting its own at the price of its people?
Well, I'm not surprised that Amritsar Singh will protect his own government. Basically, politicians are meant to do such things. We are quite cynical about politicians, but that's what they do. They protect their own. Let us just take a look at what Sidhu has done. Soon after the accident, Sidhu exonerated Mittu. He said there's nothing that Mittu did. And he blamed the railway engine driver. So he was already judge and jury. He now says he wasn't present. If he wasn't present, how the hell does he know that the railway driver is to blame, that Mittu is innocent? See, he's been making all sorts of statements almost as if he was present there. I find that the manner in which he has spoken in front of your cameras is disgusting. He's been known to be like this before. It doesn't matter which party he is. When he was in the BJP also, he flouted the law, as we well know. And when he's in the Congress, he is basically a loose cannon. You know, he's a loose cannon. So as far as Sidhu is concerned, I'm not surprised the way he's behaving. Somebody now needs to enforce the law. And if Sidhu is not appearing before the magistrate, he should be dragged before the magistrate. He can make a statement. He can say, I am innocent, I've had nothing to do with it. Fair enough. But he should have the courtesy to talk to the magistrate. As far as the inquiries are concerned, Faye, I'd like to point out there are three investigators. The railways are doing an investigation. They formed a special investigative SIT. The charges, at least charges have been filed under three sections, 304, which is culpable homicide not amounting to murder. There is also death by negligence. There is also causing grievous hurt. So the railways have done this. They have set up an investigation. The railway driver is being questioned. I presume the railway inquiry also has asked Mithu to appear. They have asked Mithu to appear before their SIT. And in the meanwhile, for some odd reason, the National Human Rights Commission has started investigating, and so there are no dearth of investigators. But if we have people like Sidhu, who will not appear before any investigation, who will not be answerable to the law, how does he propose that people will follow the law in his state, when he himself, a minister who should set an example to the others, is behaving like this?
Absolutely. Utsav Benz is a lawyer from Delhi. Utsavji, the same question about the fact that if an FIR has not been filed in the name of the organizer, which means that no investigation is being conducted by the police in Punjab. So while there is, in all fairness, like Badshah Sen mentioned, an investigation that's taking place on the side of the railways, shouldn't the police have gotten involved in this matter?
Exactly, this whole case is now looking at a constitutional crisis. The media has been following it up, but unfortunately, the other estates of our democracy are absolutely failing in their job. Caesar's wife must be above suspicion. Navjot Sidhu's conduct in today's conduct is really disgusting. He should have gone to the magistrate inquiry, since it's a very serious matter. And now the suspicion is exactly at Navjot Singh Sidhu for having willfully disobeyed the orders of the magistrates. And now the magistrate is also, explaining that Mr. Sidhu can't come, so I've exonerated him. This only shows there's a massive cover-up. Secondly, whenever there is a case like this where the state government is not doing its job of investigating, Mithu has not been arrested, train driver has not been arrested. The one more glaring example of the inefficiency of the state government is, why was the alcohol test of the train driver not done, since it's an accident, and generally accidents takes place when the driver has consumed some or the other substance. These are mandatory things in criminal law. So in any situation where you find that the executive estate of the government of our democracy has fallen, you find that every other estate is doing its job. The media is trying to follow this up. So now this case is fit for a suo motu cognizance of the Honorable Supreme Court or Honorable High Court, and so that there is a special investigation team that is not under the state government's jurisdiction, that is also not under the central government's jurisdiction, because both the state and center have been playing this game of exonerating each other. The railways, unfortunately, has not even investigated, and they have not even arrested. The railways has the power to arrest Mithu. Why are they not arresting him? So there is some kind of a tacit understanding that you play this game for a long time, so people will forget, and people have short-term memory, and that's what politicians do in this country. Right. So, and unfortunately, if there is no exemplary punishment meted out in Amritsar, you would find more glaring examples of these kind of accidents happening again and again.
Well, I want to go back to Badshah Sen for a second. Mr. Sen, the conduct here that has taken place since the accident, and even before that, the fact that an event of this size took place without proper permissions, does that fall into the purview of the Home Minister or the Home Ministry?
in the state government.
Yes.
But it would also the police should investigate.
Yes.
The police should file charges. I mean, they can file charges in a local court to begin with. They have not done that. At least the railway police
let me tell you,
filed 3 charges. They've, as I mentioned a little while ago, that they haven't arrested anyone. But they're questioning the railway driver, and they have also summoned this Me Too character, the one who did the organizing. So the police, it falls straight in the hands,
and then the police reports to the Home Minister of the state. Now let me tell you, Mr. Sen, let me tell you who is the Home Minister of the state of Punjab.
That's correct.
Captain Amritsar Singh, who has not 1 or 2 but 19 ministries to his name in the state. So obviously either this is a hoarding of power, or this is someone who doesn't take individual ministries seriously. At the end of the day, the ball is in his court, the buck stops at his door, and dear Captain Amrinder Singh, this is the fallout of hoarding 19 ministries. That you are responsible at the end of the day for the lives of 61 people that have been lost in this accident. Isn't it now the responsibility of the Home Minister that the police have not done their job, that the minister in question, Sidhu, is rebuffing summons from a magistrate, and the entire state of Punjab right now is sitting up in question saying, what is the government doing? Mr. Sen.
Yes, it doesn't matter how many ministries Amrinder Singh has, although what you're saying technically is correct. He is the Home Minister, he is also the Chief Minister. 61 people died, and it's been only 15 days. 61 people died means I don't know how many families have been wiped out, how many orphans have been created. So the Chief Minister, whether he has 20 ministries or 1 ministry, he should take cognizance of this. It should be his highest priority. It should be his highest priority, and he should be the one to order the police to register, to file a case. And the acts the sections are clear, because the railway police has filed it. You can use the same sections. Also, Mr. Sidhu is the local government minister or whatever, so the municipal corporations and all actually come under him, Amritsar. And he has not even bothered to find out how many people, how many of those events had actually got all the requisite permission. I read in the papers the other day that 29 events were held, out of which 25, including this one, had no permission.
Yes.
Or little or no permission. There was no municipal permission given to any of these. That should be a starting point.
That should be the starting point. In fact, B.L. Vora...
Why did you not take permission for this event?
B.L. Vora, even if the government had not noticed about the lack of permissions until the event, their behavior after the accident has proven that they don't plan to take any of this seriously.
See, the justice delayed is justice denied. And I'm sorry to say, human life has absolutely no value in the eyes of these people. Firstly, of course, the permission shouldn't have been given near the railway track, where only 200 people can come, and where the permission, the letter itself said about 20,000 will be there. Why was it allowed to be held? Then arrangements. No arrangements were made. Few policemen, they were also looking at Ramna rather than protecting the people and asking people to leave the railway track. Worst is, a man at the stage is telling Madam Sidhu that, look, there are people standing on the railway tracks. Even if 500 trains pass, they'll keep standing for you. And not a word from her to say, what are you talking? And she should have told people to come out of the tracks and sent people that they should be taken away. Then FIR. Organizers should have been arrested straight away. Policemen should have been suspended straight away. Some people from administration should have been suspended straight away. My God, 15 days, no action at all. And then this magisterial inquiry. And it's a judicial matter. And I don't know if the magistrate has called him, he should have respected Mr. Sidhu. But then the honorable magistrate also has made inquiry. I have exempted him. He was not there. Fair enough. He was not there. He should have gone, made statement, and tell people politely, well, I have given my statement. I think that was good enough. Point is, I think entire government is complicit. Even central government also, they are also complicit. The railways also, they should have taken some action. Their eyes and ears should have been open. They would have seen every day so many trains pass that Ramna is being erected there. And I think every year it is going on. And the gate man there, Nobody has taken any action against anyone. Nobody is bothered, I am sorry to say. And this is the country we live in.
कैलाश चंद जैन जी, अभी तक रेलवेज ने इवेंट के ऑर्गेनाइजर को क्यों अरेस्ट नहीं किया, क्या आपको मालूम?
देखिए, ये सारा मामला जो हुआ है ये बहुत दुखद घटना है, लेकिन इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा जो कमी है, सबसे ज़्यादा लैप्स है वो जिला प्रशासन का और जिला सरकार का है। जिला सरकार के द्वारा, ये जो स्टेट की जो सरकार है उसके द्वारा कोई भी एक्शन नहीं लिया गया, ना ही जिला प्रशासन ने कोई एक्शन लिया। किसी तरह के सुरक्षा के इंतजाम, इतना बड़ा ऑर्गेनाइज हो रहा है प्रोग्राम और कोई सुरक्षा के इंतजाम नहीं लिए गए, कोई वहाँ पे बैरिकेडिंग नहीं की गई। इवन जो सिद्धू जी जो कह रहे हैं, जिस महकमे के मंत्री हैं सिद्धू जी, उस महकमे की तरफ से परमिशन नहीं ली गई और ये कहते हैं कि मैं वहाँ नहीं था। वहाँ नहीं था होने से क्या होता है, वो सिद्धू इस बात से कैसे इनकार कर सकते हैं? वो वहाँ के लोकल एमएलए हैं, सरकार में मंत्री है। सरकार अपनी बातों से, अपने जो फैसले हैं या अपनी जिम्मेवारी से कैसे भाग सकती है? बड़े अजीब बात है कि सरकार, ये सिद्धू जी ये कह रहे हैं कि मैं वहाँ नहीं था इसलिए मेरे ऊपर कोई वो नहीं, मैं इसके लिए जिम्मेवार नहीं हूँ। सरकार की पूरी जिम्मेवारी बनती है, क्यों नहीं बनती है? अगर ये ऐसे ही वो कहेंगे कि भी सब वो नहीं था, तो सरकार किस बात के लिए है? सरकार की जिम्मेवारी बनती है कि जिन लोगों ने वहाँ परमिशन दी है, जो वहाँ लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के लोग थे, जो पुलिस प्रशासन के जो लोग थे, उनको तुरंत अरेस्ट किया जाए, उनको सस्पेंड किया जाए, उनकी जिम्मेवारी फिक्स की जाए। और साथ ही साथ जो ऑर्गेनाइजर्स हैं, जो मिट्ठू है, उसको क्यों नहीं आज तक गिरफ्तार किया गया? रेलवे की जहाँ तक बात है, रेलवे ने इंक्वायरी SIT गठित की है और रेलवे अपने उनका जो चल रहा है प्रोग्राम, उसमें जो भी एक्शन होगा जरूर लेगी। लेकिन सबसे बड़ी जिम्मेवारी लोकल स्टेट गवर्नमेंट की है और उससे भी ज्यादा जिम्मेवारी सिद्धू की है।
हर हादसे में वही होता है कि कांग्रेस वाले भाजपा को ब्लेम करते हैं, भाजपा वाले कांग्रेस को ब्लेम करते हैं। कमलजीत सिंह ब्रार हमारे साथ अभी भी फोन पे जुड़े हुए हैं। कमलजीत जी,
इसमें देखिए मैडम, इसमें ब्लेम करने वाली बात नहीं है। तो एक बिल्कुल सीधी सीधी बात है कि जब सरकार कांग्रेस की है पंजाब में, लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कांग्रेस के अंडर आता है और वहां इतना बड़ा लैप्स हुआ है। आप, ये हादसा नहीं है, ये जानबूझ के की गई लापरवाही है, लापरवाही की वजह से हादसा हुआ है।
कमलजीत सिंह, आप जवाब दे दीजिए।
लापरवाही का जिम्मेवार कौन है? लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है। सबसे पहले कोई भी देखिए, कोई प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज होता है, उसके लिए सिक्योरिटी मेजर।
एक मिनट कमलजीत सिंह अभी जवाब देंगे, आप जवाब दे दीजिए। इज दिस, ये कैप्टन अमरिंदर सिंह की होम मिनिस्ट्री के अंदर नहीं आती ये बात? तो उन्होंने अभी तक कमेंट क्यों नहीं दिया?
मैडम जी, मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ, पहले तो मैं बीजेपी के प्रवक्ता बोल रहे हैं, मैं इनकी बात कर लूँ, आपके जो सवाल का जवाब जरूर दूंगा। मेरी एक बात का जवाब दीजिए, क्या सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के अंडर नहीं आता रेलवे? क्या सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने कोई एक पैसा या एक थोड़ी सी मल्लम लगाने की कोशिश की?
नहीं, रेलवे अंडर आता है, लेकिन लोकल जहाँ प्रोग्राम हो रहा था,
सुनिए सर,
जहाँ पे जो प्रोग्राम हो रहा था, प्रोग्राम जो हो रहा था चंडी लोकल म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन की जगह पे हो रहा था।
बहुत प्यार से सुना है, मैंने आपको बहुत प्यार से सुना, प्लीज आप सुनिए। रेलवे मिनिस्टर आते हैं 6 घंटे,
बताइए आप क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
क्लीन चिट दे के चले जाते हैं। रेलवे मिनिस्टर आते हैं, क्लीन चिट दे देते हैं रेलवे को। क्या इसकी जिम्मेवारी रेलवे की नहीं है? लापरवाही किसकी? आपने कहा कि ये बिल्कुल लापरवाही। हाँ, मैं मानता हूँ ये लापरवाही। किसकी लापरवाही है? जो ट्रेन चला रहे थे, जो ट्रेन को जिन्होंने सिग्नल देना था, जिन्होंने फाटक बंद करना था, जिनकी ड्यूटी थी रेलवे पुलिस की, सबकी लापरवाही है। मैं कहता हूँ अगर प्रशासन पंजाब का इसके लिए जिम्मेवार है तो उस प्रशासन
नहीं, उनकी लापरवाही नहीं है। जिन्होंने वहाँ प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज करने की परमिशन दी, जिन्होंने वहाँ प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज करने की परमिशन दी और जिन्होंने सुरक्षा प्रबंध नहीं किए, उनकी जिम्मेवारी नहीं है।
आप सुनते,
रेलवे वाले तो SIT गठित कर दिया है उन्होंने, वो तो इंक्वायरी कर रहे हैं। लेकिन आप ये देखिए कि सिद्धू साहब वहाँ के लोकल MLA हैं और वो अपनी जिम्मेवारी से भाग रहे हैं। बड़े अजीब बात है।
आप मुझे ये बताइए,
कमाल आ गया। सरकार उनकी है, लोकल MLA वो उनके हैं और उन्होंने वो परमिशन दी है वहाँ पे जो प्रोग्राम करने की, उसमें वो बैरिकेडिंग।
तो अमृतसर में नहीं था तो सिद्धू से इतना खौफ क्यों है? बार बार आप दिन रात
सिद्धू अगर
देखिए आप दोनों एक मिनट के लिए आप मेरी बात सुन लीजिए। आप दोनों एक मिनट के लिए मेरी बात सुन लीजिए।
सिद्धू सरकार
ये
का हिस्सा है।
राजनीति के तूतू
पंजाब
में
सरकार का
किसी
हिस्सा
का
है,
अरेस्ट
तो
नहीं
वो
हुआ अभी
सरकार
तक।
कैसे अपने आप
ना
जिम्मेदार
रेलवेज ने अरेस्ट किया है, ना स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने अरेस्ट किया है।
हाँ, क्यों नहीं हुआ? पंजाब सरकार ने क्यों नहीं हुआ?
Mr. K.K. Manan,
रेलवे ने तो आज समन किया है
unfortunately, it
उनको।
would have been a different argument
रेलवे ने
if
समन
both
किया है।
sides were saying
जो
we arrested
ड्राइवर
him
है, उसको
first.
भी समन किया और मिठू।
But no one has arrested him, which means that the fight that they're staging for our benefit is a complete lie.
You see, these two gentlemen doesn't know anything. They are just blaming each other unnecessarily, and because they are fighting for petty things. I told you on that day on your program that three organs are there. Number one is the railway, second is the organizers, third is the local administration. Administration who has given the permission to organize that function there, and they were to provide the police officials who could have managed the gathering there. They should have not allowed the victims or anybody to sit on the track, and they did allow, and that is why this incident has been taken place. It is an unfortunate incident, number one. Number two, organizers, now the investigating agency, who is the local inquiry, I will give you in a writing, it is my guarantee, nothing will happen. You will find inquiry will be closed after some time, because they should have ordered an inquiry by a sitting or a retired high court judge with time frame, time bound inquiry, 15 days, 20 days or 1 month. Now here is an inquiry which is not time bound, and another front has been opened, that was by the railway. Earlier, if you remember, the day one, railway said our driver was not at fault at all. Yes, he may have not, because who was the person who given the signal? At what distance that gate was there, that closing door, and at what distance the train has started? All these things have to come in the inquiry, but the inquiry officer, there are two wings now. One is a railway inquiry, SIT. The other one is the local inquiry that was being done by the magistrate. And magisterial inquiry is nothing, just it is an eyewash. You will find it. Day is not far away when they will say nobody is responsible for this. Victims themselves were responsible. They should have not sit on the track. It was their fault, this and that. Or by that time, it will put in the cold storage. And these two people are fighting with each other, blaming each other. Even they do not know who is responsible. Let them say. One says that local police, local administration, this government, government. It is not a question of government. It's a question of inquiry. By now, anybody should have been booked in this case, because this FIR has been registered unknown, without a name. Meaning why daily you people are and we people are discussing Mittu. And until that person would have been named in the FIR, he would have been arrested. Arrest in what section? That is maximum 304A IPC, which is a bailable one. It is not a case 304 IPC. If I am correct, please kindly see and verify the sections in the FIR. Those sections are under bailable offences, not non-bailable offences, or tribal by the sessions court. So my humble request would be before the government, still they should at least appoint a sitting or retired high court judge to conduct an inquiry, which should be completed within a month, instead of blaming anybody. Then you will come to know whether the railway is responsible. One thing is very sure, railway, that driver could not be, because he must have been given the signal to go ahead, and if he would have put the brakes, then another incident.
Yes. Fair enough. I have one question for Kamaljeet Singh Brar of the Congress Party.
More than 100 people would have been killed if he would have put the brake.
I have a question for Kamaljeet Singh Brar. Just one second, sir. Kamaljeet Singh Brar of the Congress Party.
Before the
Mr. Brar, here's my question for you. Saurabh Madan Mittu, is he and are his family members of the Congress Party? Mr.
Hello.
Singh? I'll repeat my question. आप मुझे ये बताइए, ये सौरभ मदन मिट्टू जो है, क्या उनके परिवार वाले कांग्रेस पार्टी के मेंबर्स हैं?
यस, मिट्टू जी के मदर जो है, मिट्टू खुद यूथ कांग्रेस का लोकसभा का जनसेक्रेटरी है, और जब मिट्टू जी के मदर है वो वहाँ से काउंसलर हैं। तो ये इस बात को तो कर ही नहीं सकते हम लोग नहीं कि वो कांग्रेस के नहीं है, कांग्रेस के हैं। पर मैं फिर वही बात दोहराना चाहता हूँ कि ये रेलवे क्या एक्शन ले रही है, रेलवे क्या करेगी। मैंने एक बात
It's completely pointless argument, Mr. Kamaljeet Singh Brar. It is obvious here that Captain Amrinder Singh is protecting his own. And while we've run out of time on this conversation, I promise you, we do not bore easily and we are not going to drop this easily. To Captain Amrinder Singh, the Chief Minister of Punjab, Saurabh Madan Mittu may be a member of your Congress party, but we don't care. 61 people have died, 72 people were gravely injured. The least you can do is arrest him and present him before the court before he is let off on bail. Start a criminal investigation into the organizers of the event. Don't attempt to cover it up because these people are close to you and they're members of the Congress party. The second thing you can do is to appoint a judge to conduct this investigation. That's when we'll know it is truly a serious investigation. What you have done right now, which is a magistrate-led investigation, where Navjot Singh Sidhu himself is saying, I'm not going to show up in front of this magistrate, I'm going to completely ignore his summons, baat khatam, shows us how seriously you're taking this investigation at all. How do you expect the people of India to have any faith in a government that doesn't take the lives of its people seriously? Well, also asked by the press, Navjot Singh Sidhu turned around and said he could not go to the magistrate because he was busy distributing checks to the families of those people who lost lives. I want to point out to the government of Punjab, compensation is not equal to justice. You can hand out money, but that doesn't exempt you from delivering justice, which is your job. And if you cannot deliver justice, then get out of the way and allow the judge to do so. You may have hoarded, Amrinder Singh, 19 ministries to your name for whatever reason, but one of those ministries is the Ministry of Home that puts you completely in charge with law and order and the safety of your people. You should be the most upset that 61 of your people died, but you don't seem to be moved by death at all. Where is your anger? Where is your angst? Where is your outrage? Outrage for your people. Demand justice and deliver justice. It is a despicable thing to do where we have to sit here every night after night and remind you to do your job. You're in a position of power. You've been voted into power. You got what you want. Now do your job. We can't bring these people back to life, but we can make sure this accident never ever happens again. And the only way you can do that is by putting the people responsible behind bars. Do not put your party ahead of the people of Punjab. I promise you, you will regret it. Thanks for watching.